Dayton, it's time to get loud. It's Saturday night. Say it with me. This is Monster Jam. First up is the JCB Racing Competition. All 8 drivers have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. We'll start with 8 superstars in round 1. Then we'll get down to the final 4 and then the final 2. And the winners of that matchup will claim the first 8 points towards the overall event championship here tonight in Dayton. So this is it. Who's ready for JCB Racing? First up, please welcome John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. And on the other side of the track, make some noise for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. Round 1, 4 matchups. Semifinal matchups, 2 matchups, and then the final round. The first 8 points are on the line, and these drivers want those 8 points more than anything. They need these 8 points to stay at the top of the bracket. Michaela is staged. John Zimmer Jr. is staged. Let's go green! Your winner, Terminal Velocity. Time for our second matchup in round number 1. Please welcome John Zimmer in Uproar. And on the other side of the track, it's Markal Raminator. These two have not raced each other in over 10 years. 2 of the most experienced men in this business, in the motorsport. Let's go green. So close. Then we got to go to the Super Glue Glue to the action replay. Coming around that final turn. Your winner is Markal Raminator. It's our third matchup in round number 1. Please welcome Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian. And on the other side of the track, your Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Champion, Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. A matchup you would see in the finals round 1. Let's go green. He's got a brand new motor in that truck. He lost the motor this afternoon. His team worked all post-event to get that truck in tip-top shape. But now it's time to get our trucks lined up for the last matchup here in round number 1. Our last matchup from Chicago, Illinois, it's Kurt Kramer in the hot seat. And on the other side of the track, it's Alex Barden and Just Get Her Done 2. Another round 1 matchup that is going to determine the semifinals. Let's go racing. Another close matchup. Look at Hotsy cut that corner. Close matchup, and your winner is Alex Barden. And Just Get Her Done 2. We're going to take a look at the bracket right now up on the video board and see how the semifinals are shaking up. Gravedigger will take on Just Get Her Done 2, which will be a phenomenal matchup. But coming up in just a moment, it's going to be old school versus new school. Mark Hall and Raminator taking on John Zimmer Jr. at Terminal Velocity.
This is the Monster Jam Racing semifinals. The fastest 4 trucks have made it to this point, and the winners of the next 2 races will advance to the racing final, where the winner will take home the first 8 points of the night. But Dayton, we want some more action. Who's ready for some more Monster Jam Racing?
Two great drivers in the semifinals. Mark Hall and Raminator, and John Zimmer Jr. at Terminal Velocity. We're staged, the semis start now. Your winner is John Zimmer Jr. at Terminal Velocity. It's now time for our second matchup here in the semifinals. Alex Barden and Just Get Her Done 2 will take on Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. Only one can make it to the JCB Racing Finals. We're going to fire him up and bring him to the starting line. The winner will meet John Zimmer Jr. at Terminal Velocity here in this competition. Now, our officials are out of the track. This is very intriguing here. Our officials are out of the track telling our drivers to fire up. Gravedigger, oh, he's signaling. He's broke. He just signaled the front. Gravedigger is broke. So, here's the developing story here on with Monster Jam here. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger is officially broke. Like that truck, and that's a brand new motor. Like, this is a lot of things can happen here in this competition. So here's what's going to happen. Alex Barden and Just Get Her Done 2 doesn't automatically get to go to the finals. He has to have an opponent. So the rules of Monster Jam, our official rules with our competition manager here, Monster Mutt Dalmatian will get to come back because that's the last person Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger beat. So Monster Mutt Dalmatian getting a second chance. here in JCB Racing, and will be taking on Alex Barton and Just Get Her Done 2. What a developing story, and what a turn of events that has happened here in the Monster Jam Racing competition. Again, Tyler Menning, a Gravedigger, just getting a new motor. Now, that doesn't mean that it is a motor issue. It could be a transmission issue. It could be the starter. It could be an electrical issue. It could be a fuel issue. It can be a lot of things right now. So we don't know what is happening. And I hear rumblings in the tunnel. It sounds like Monster Mutt Dalmatian is coming down the tunnel. And here's the thing. Things didn't just get easier for Alex Barton and Just Get Her Done 2 either. Because Jimmy Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian is an incredible racer. That's what she did before she got into monster trucks and Monster Jam. She was a dirt track racer. She knows everything about dirt tracks and how to handle these types of tracks. So now our semifinals are on the track. Alex Barton and Just Get Her Done 2 taking on Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan. And the winner will need those first 8 points towards the overall event championship. We're going to bring them to the starting line. Your winner is Alex Barton and Just Get Her Done 2.
It is time for the Monster Jam Racing Finals. The winner of this race will earn the first 8 points of the event and take over the #1 spot on the BKT Overall Event Championship leaderboard. Dayton, are you ready to meet your racing final contenders?
First up from Michigan, a Rising Star of the Year winner, it's John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. And his opponent, it's Alex Barton. And Just Get Her Done 2. Was a long road to get here tonight with breakage, but now we are here in the finals. Two top young rising stars, their stage, it's showtime! Your winner, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity, getting the first 8 points towards the overall event championship here tonight in Dayton. Make some noise for your JCB Racing winner.
John, a huge congratulations to you, and it looks like you were doing a celebratory popper out here on the track. You must be pumped to win that racing competition.
Yeah, I'm super pumped up. Had a pretty tough bracket. I've never got to race Alec Barton until this afternoon, and man, he is super fast. Had no idea who won that. Normally you can tell how close each other are. I couldn't even really see him. That was an amazing race. I'm super pumped up to get the first 8 points of the event tonight. Let's see where this takes us.
Well, coming up next, we have the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. And earlier today, you were throwing down some wild tricks out here on the track. What do you have up your sleeve coming up next?
Well, I had to test out the dirt. That's why I did a quick little popper there. I've been honing in on these sweet bicycles. But I can promise you fans one thing, 7 other drivers are in the back right there. They're going to come out here and throw down some amazing tricks for these Monster Jam trucks. And we're just only getting started. Dayton, you guys having fun tonight? Let me hear you.
How about it, folks? Let's give it up one more time for your JCB Monster Jam Racing winner, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Let's take a look at the video board right now. We're going to see where our drivers are shaping up here in this competition. Terminal Velocity has 8 points, followed by Just Get Her Done 2 with 7. Monster Dalmatian with 4, and Raminator with 4. Now, I want to take a look at the other side here, because this is where it gets very interesting. Those are our top 4. Technically, we're tied with the 3. But some of these drivers that we wouldn't expect in this competition, like Rayton right now, has 2 points, and Uproar has 2 points. So they need to make up a lot of ground going into the next competition here, which will be the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, each driver is going to have 2 attempts in this competition at their best moves on 2 wheels. And you want to look for stoppies, poppers. That's what John Zimmer just did. He did a little popper, we call it, where he pops the truck up, and they balance it there, and they bring it right back down. Wheelies and bicycles. So let me tell you something about bicycle, Monster Jam fans. It's the hardest trick in Monster Jam to do. So if you see the bicycle attempted out here on the track, just know that that is the hardest trick in Monster Jam. And moonwalks. Now, I'm going to show my age when I say this here, but a moonwalk is where you get the truck on the nose, and you walk it back and forth like Michael Jackson. That is how I describe a moonwalk here in Monster Jam. That's all coming up next here with the competitions. So we're having a great time here at Monster Jam, and I love when I get to leave my desk, because I'm stuck at the desk a lot, and I get to come see everybody on a Saturday night. I haven't been to Dayton, Ohio since 2021 with Monster Jam, so it's so glad to be back and seeing all your smiling faces. And I met this young man right here. This is Keegan here, and here's what we're going to do, man, okay? I want you to take a look at the big screen. We just saw the JCB racing competition, right? Well, guess what? Now it's your turn to race here, okay? There's 3 incredible Monster Jam trucks up there. There's El Toro Loco, there's Gravedigger, and Megalodon. If you had to choose a truck right now, one of those 3 up there, to win this race, which truck would you choose?
El Toro.
El Toro Loco? All right, he says El Toro Loco. So let's see what's going to happen here. El Toro Loco is ready. Gravedigger is ready. And Megalodon is ready. All right, man, here we go. Oh, Megalodon off to a strong start. And so is Gravedigger. El Toro Loco looks hanging in there. Oh! Catch it up. Hey, nice job. El Toro Loco gets the victory. Give me a high five, man. Very nice job. That is awesome. And what I'm going to do here today is send you home with your own Monster Jam Truckin' Pals. This is going home with you today. So very nice job. We got more action coming your way in just a moment. So we just talked about the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. We talked about the moves, and you fans might be wondering, who just joined us and still joining us, well, why do we really need to know the moves? Well, Casey, that's where you come in now, because we're not taking care of the scores tonight. It's all of them. It's up to the Monster Jam fans right now.
That's exactly right, Matt. This is our fans' first opportunity to start locking in those scores because you are the ones to determine the winner of the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. So after every competitor in this competition, get those phones out, head to judgeszone.com, scoring code DAY for Dayton, Ohio, and tell us what you think. Does it deserve a 7? Did it earn an 8, an 8.5, a 4? You are the ones to decide. So be sure to have those phones ready for the entire competition and help us determine the winner of the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. But folks, it has been electric in here all night, and I think we can give this competition a warm welcome. So I want to hear all of you. Who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge? Good job,
Up
guys.
first is Megalodon in Megalodon.
How about it, folks? Let's put those hands together for Michaela Tulechka, Megalodon. Tell us what you think. Fan scoring is now open. You have 20 seconds to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com. And don't forget, you want to do this after each and every competitor because you determine the winner of this competition.
Very nice start by Michaela Tulechka and Megalodon. The nose wheeling, a nice popper up. Very nice job. Now, you don't have to win the competition. You want to finish in that top 3 so you can stay consistent. We're going to take a look at the board and see your scores. 5, 2, 4, 7. That is the score to beat in this competition. Let's keep rolling. John Zimmer and Uproar is up next.
Put those hands together for John Zimmer, Uproar. Lock in those scores. You know the drill, folks. If you need to, you can use that video replay up there on the video board as a tool, kind of to remind you of the run when locking in those scores at judgeszone.com. But you determine the winner. Is that enough to take the lead? Let's find out.
Two great moves, especially the popper on the first attempt. It looks like he kind of, missed the gear, like going to shift from first to second. Well, your scores are locked in, so we're going to take a look at the board. Your score to beat is Megalodon with a 5.247. And the score for John Zimmer, an uproar, is your new leader, 6.8. 1 to 3 here in the Great Clips 2-wheel skills challenge. So that is your score to beat, but we only have 2 drivers down. This is a lot of tough breakage on these drivers right now, but we'll find out more about John Zimmer and Uproar here in just a minute.
We have the greatest fans in the world here at Monster Jam. I'm hanging out with one of them right now. What's your name?
Aaliyah.
Have you been to Monster Jam before, or is this your first time?
First time.
Are you loving it or what? That's what we like to hear. Well, we're going to play a game, and if you want to help Aaliyah out, we're going to put a puzzle up there on the video board, and we're going to see if she can guess it before it's complete, okay? So if you guys know the answer, go ahead and shout it out. All right, let's take a look at the video board. Looks like the colors might be blue, might be gray. What truck do you think that is up there on the video board? Go ahead and shout it out, Monster Jam fans, if you know the answer. Oh, we're getting closer. Oh, she thinks she knows it. What is it?
Megalodon.
She's going to go with Megalodon, and I think that's a pretty solid guess. She got it long before the puzzle was put together, and there it is, Megalodon up there on the video board. Aaliyah, nice job for playing with us. You're going to take home some Monster Jam swag. Pretty sweet pink Monster Jam hat up top, my friend. And folks, we do have the official Monster Jam merchandise stands up there on the concourse. It's got all the cool gear that you don't want to miss out on. The 2024 souvenir yearbook that has pictures of the drivers, details about the trucks, all the good stuff that you don't want to miss out on. So be sure to check out the official Monster Jam merchandise stands.
So let's take a look at the big screen here and see how everything is shaping up. And Casey, I would love to bring you into this conversation because you're a pit reporter back behind the scenes. I just got an update. So the next competitor in the competition is supposed to be Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger coming up next here in this competition. But from what I'm hearing, they still haven't figured out the problem. But what they're hoping right now is they can get the truck fired, drive him out here. He can drive out here, do his 2 moves, but then he's driving right back out without shutting off. To me, that sounds electrical. Casey, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing about replacing a motor on the truck is that they actually have to unhook a lot of the truck, right? They have to unhook it from the transmission. They have to end up hooking up a lot of the electrical components as well. This could be a starter issue. It could be an electrical issue. So the fact that they're starting it, bringing the truck out, and then not turning it off before they take it back outside, that just shows that our crew and technicians are doing everything possible to make sure that we have a full fleet and that you guys get to see the black and green wrecking machine here in the skills challenge. But of course, during halftime, I'll head to the back, I'll get an update from the crew, and we'll figure out exactly what is going on with Gravedigger.
Well, and the thing is too, Casey, right now, here's another update, like how my mind is working too, especially with how this last recovery went. John Zimmer and Uproar had to be towed off the track. Usually during a Monster Jam event, we bring the next truck out and then we take the truck up. The truck was just taken straight through the tunnel, which tells me that this problem the Gravedigger team is a lot more serious than it is. But I just got word. He's ready to go. He's coming down the tunnel. Please welcome Tyler Menninga in the Gravedigger. Bicycle.
for Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. What a run! Those bicycle tricks tend to be big risk, but also can reap big reward. Tell us what you think about it at judgeszone.com.
So here's my only problem with this attempt. The first move was awesome. The second attempt was great. But that little third thing at the end, don't count that, Dayton, because you just saw it on the big screen. When all 4 tires touch the ground and the momentum slows down, you do not get to hit a ramp and give yourself an extra attempt. That is not how this works here at Monster Jam. So he gave an extra attempt, which can help boost the score. So don't be thinking about that. Scores, I'm assuming, are locked in. So we're going to take a look here because your score to beat is up for with a 6.813. And there it is. It's a 9.325. Your new leader, a new score to beat, is Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. Let's see if he can wash away the competition. Coming up next, it's Kurt Kramer in a hot seat.
Tell us what you think. Scoring is open for Hot Seat. Judgeszone.com on your smartphone is where you head to tell us what you think about that run. Remember, the drivers don't have to win each competition, but having a high finish does count. Those points count towards the overall event championship, so every score counts here in this competition.
You know, seems like you fans liked that second attempt at wheelie. And you want to know something? I love a good old sky wheelie. I really do. Scores are locked. Let's take it straight to the board and see what you thought. 4.881 here in this competition. 4 down, 4 to go. Your JCB Racing winner is up next. John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Let's hear it for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Locking those scores at judgeszone.com. He was attempting that bicycle, maybe some sidewall donuts there, but still some fantastic action here with that run.
Trying to get it to do a stoppie on the first attempt. And then up on the side, he was trying to get it to do a sidewall donut. Tough break for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal velocity. Scores are locked. Let's go straight to the board and see what y'all thought. It's a 6.170. This competition, 6.170 for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal velocity.
Folks, if you take a look at the video board, you will see where the points are shaken out for the two-wheel skills challenge so far. Still holding down the lead, Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger with a 9.325. That's a nice lead. That's a good-looking score. But we still have 3 more trucks to compete in this competition. In second place, you will see Uproar with a 6.813. In third place, we've got John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity with a 6.170. And in fourth, it is Megalodon with a 5.247. And this is something that we mentioned earlier, but remember, these drivers don't have to win every competition. Every point matters. Where they end up landing as far as the scores go, still award them points towards tonight's overall event victory. So still a lot more action to come here in the Skills Challenge.
Let's take a look at the overall now here in this competition to see where all the drivers are shaping up. Terminal velocity 8 points, Just Get Her Done 2 with 7, Monster with Dalmatian with 4, and Braminator with 4. Now, Tyler Menninger Gravedigger only got 2 points in the racing competition. If he wins this, he needs those 8 points for sure to bring him up and kind of balance him out a little bit. Especially with John Zimmer Jr. Terminal velocity here, had a decent score. It put him in the third place spot currently. I personally think the score should have been higher, but that's not why I'm a judge. You, the fans, are scoring at judgeszone.com. Alex Barton in Just Get Her Done 2 is up next.
Little combination move out there on the track. Lock in those scores for Just Get Her Done 2 and Alex Barden. You've got about 20 seconds to lock in those scores. Remember, you can check out that video replay up there on the big screen to use as a tool when locking in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Alex Barton with a very nice move here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. 2 nice moves. That truck just loves to pop up and balance. So we'll see how his score will be reflected here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. There he is. Scores are locked. Let's see what you thought. A good score. It's an 8.450. That'll currently put him in second place. We still have 2 more trucks to go. Up next, it's Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan. One more attempt remaining still. The truck has shut down. We'll let her refire. Our officials are telling her to refire. It looks like she's trying. If you look at the top of the video board here inside of the Nutter Center. And she's throwing her arms up. She's unstrapped from her truck. That's it. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan, a Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, you got to be fair when you're scoring. Only one of those two attempts were completed. It was a great first attempt. She was up on the nose. She balanced it. Then when the truck came down, unfortunately, it just lost power. Some electrical issues, it seems like. Could be a fuel issue as well. So we're going to take a look again. You know, it's a break, and it's hard to tell what happened with this Monster Jam truck. But again, during halftime, Casey will give you an update. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Gravedigger with a 9.325. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is...
Second place, 1 hit.
8985. That'll currently put her in second place here in this competition.
Folks, go ahead and take a look at the video board. We're going to play a little helmet shuffle. So there's 3 helmets up there on the video board. Under one of them, you will see the trophy. But things are going to get a little wild, a little fast-paced here. You want to keep your eye on the trophy. And when all is said and done, guess which helmet the trophy is going to be under, okay? So it's going to start right there, under number 2. But keep your eye on it. Do you still see it? Okay, it's still going. Okay, folks, you got 3 options. What helmet is the trophy under? Is it number 1, 2, or number 3? Go ahead and shout out those answers. Let's see if you're right. Okay. A lot of opinions out there, but what is it going to be? Not number 1. Okay. How about, okay, not number 3. That means the trophy is under number 2. If you guessed right, congratulations. And as always, thank you guys so much for playing along with us. We have one more truck left in this competition. We're going to find out if Raminator can take home the Skills Challenge win. A lot more action coming your way in just a few moments.
So earlier this afternoon when we were here at Monster Jam, I want you fans to take a look at the big screen here. This is our event earlier this afternoon. Tyler Manning, a Gravedigger, came out for his run, and they lost the motor. The motor blew during the donut competition, and so he didn't get a chance to freestyle. Then afterwards, the crew worked tirelessly throughout the post-event to make sure that truck was ready for tonight. And they were still battling some issues. The motor is running great, but now they're having electrical issues or fuel issues or something where that truck, they're not able to shut that truck off here in the competition. So again, we'll keep you fans up to date when we have more when it comes to the Monster Jam action. But again, it's just, these trucks have been running since January. The chassis, you know, all of these parts, you know, they get tired. And here tonight, it's a case of a lot of gremlins for some of these Monster Jam trucks. So we're going to continue on. One more truck to go. Marco Raminator. Let's hear it for Mark Hall in Raminator. Get your scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Mark Hall and Raminator. They're a nice reverse popper on that first attempt, backing it all the way up on the tailgate, and then walking it all the way across and bringing it all the way down. Again, a very nice move by Mark Hall and Raminator in this competition. So get your scores locked in and let us know what you thought of his run at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked. Let's take it straight to the board and see what you all thought. 4.315 for Mark Hall and Raminator, which means your winner is Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger, getting 8 points.
All the way. Tyler, congratulations on your 40th Great Clip Skills Challenge win of the year. Even after some trouble with the truck during Monster Jam Racing, you were able to make it back for this competition due to 2 very successful attempts.
Yeah, you know what? It feels good to come out here after that mishap in racing. You know what? I felt like we had a truck that was able to win the racing competition, but coming back out for 2-wheel, doing the sidewalls for you guys, that's my favorite right there. But Dayton, I got a question for you guys. Who's having fun at Monster Jam so far tonight?
These fans are loving it, and they've got a lot more action coming their way. Coming up after halftime, it is the donut competition. This tends to be a competition that can be kind of hard on some of the components of the truck. Is that something you have to keep in mind as we head into donuts?
I'm not worried about anything. You know what? I'm not very nice to that Gravedigger truck ever, so why start now in the donut competition? Let's rip that thing up right here for Dayton. It's the last weekend of 2024 for myself behind the wheel, and I'm ready to go out with a bang. You guys better buckle up and get ready.
How about it, folks? Let's hear it for your Great Clip Skills Challenge winner, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger.
We've seen a lot of great action so far. Still so much more to come. But right now, we're going to take a short break with our halftime. During this brief break, ahead to the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. We'll be right back with more Monster Jam. But right now, it's halftime. So, I talked about crowd participation and being loud as you can, all right? This is the time. Because the louder you cheer, the higher these riders are going to fly, and the more tricks you're going to see. So, Dayton, now is the time. Let me hear you make some noise! Here comes Nick Desmond. Let's keep it rolling with Kenny Haskell. Here comes Christian Martinez. And last but certainly not least, please welcome Scott Murray. See, Dayton, that's what I'm talking about. You're keeping that energy every time they touch the bottom of that takeoff ramp. I need you to make some noise. Heel clicker. Lazy boy. Little whip action from Nick Desmond. Wow. Here comes the last warm-up trick. So Dayton, do you want to see some more? It is time for the best trick competition. Now, each rider is going to come out here one at a time, and they're going to perform their very best trick. Now, there's a little catch to this, okay? I need you to have your smartphones out at judgeszone.com. That scoring code, once again, is DAY. After the completion of each run, you'll have 20 seconds to lock in your fan score for each of our freestyle motocross riders. So you guys ready? How about it, Dayton? Are you ready for the best trick competition? Let's start it off with Mr. Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is up first. Nick Desmond, 27 years old. And he's been riding for 18 years, so think about that. He's been riding for 18 years, and he's only 27 years old. He's been riding since he was a kid. Scoring is now open for Mr. Nick Desmond. Get your scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Use that super glue glued to the action replay. Up on the screen, you're going to set that bar. And just think about it, Monster Jam fans. These riders going from one side of the arena to the other. The preparation they need, the mental preparation, the physical preparation. Scores are locked. Let's take a look at the board and see what you thought of Nick Desmond. 7.589. That is the score to beat. But we're just getting started. Coming up next, Kenny Haskell is ready to hit the track. Let's see what he's got. Kenny Haskell's been riding a long time with Monster Jam. Keep your eyes on the track. Here we go. Scoring is open. Unfortunately, Kenny Haskell, it looked like when he came close to the takeoff ramp, wasn't quite feeling the trick. And, safety is important here at Monster Jam. You're not feeling the trick, you're not going to perform it, unfortunately. But we do have to take that into account and get your scores locked in. But make some noise for Kenny Haskell. Let's make some noise for this man right here. It's not easy to come out here and do this each and every week. They need to practice all the time still. And Kenny Haskell, we'll see what the score is. Scores are locked. Let's go straight to the board. 3.923. Tough break for Kenny Haskell. 2 riders down, 2 to go. Christian Martinez, you are up next, sir. Let's see what you got. "20 years riding freestyle motocross. 8 years riding with Monster Jam." Let's see what he's got. Christian Martinez, here he goes. A backflip with style. Scores are open. Judgeszone.com for Christian Martinez in the best trick competition. Very nice job. Upside down all the way around. Took the foot off the bike as well. That is how it's done. Is it enough to be your new leader, new score to beat? Your scores are locked in. Let's go to the board. It's an 8.502 for Christian Martinez, your new leader, new score to beat. One more rider to go. He won this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scott Murray is ready to hit the track. Let's hear you make some noise, Dayton. Make some noise. You want to see something wild? You want to see something crazy? Keep your eyes on the track because he's lining up. Here we go. Get your scores in for Scott Murray. Another incredible backflip. And the best trick competition. Use that super glue to the action replay to get your scores locked in. Will it be enough? Your scores are in. Your score to beat is Christian Martinez with an 8.502. The score for Scott Murray is... He's won 2 this weekend so far. Your winner is now Scott Murray of the best trick competition. But do you guys want to hang out a little bit more? You guys want to hang out some more here tonight? Yes? How about it? You guys want some more freestyle motocross? All right. Because coming up next is one of our favorite parts here at Monster Jam. It is the Monster Jam Train. And here's how this works. All 4 of our riders are going to line up back to back to back to back. And they're going to launch one by one by one by one all their tricks. And the louder you cheer, the more of the Monster Jam trains you're going to see. Here we go. Whip train. Keep that energy up if you want to see some more, Dayton. Here we go. How about it, Dayton? Do you want to see them one more time? All right, Dayton, we're lining them up. Let's give it up one more time for Nick Desmond, Kenny Haskell, Christian Martinez, and Scott Murray. Your US FMX team. Hanging out one more time. He's got his helmet off. Dayton, make some noise for Scott Murray, your best trick winner. Scott, congratulations. 2 out of 3, man. You're on a roll.
Yeah, I'm just out here having a good time. And, the boys always bring a stiff competition out here, but I'm just happy to be back down here in Dayton, Ohio, man. It's such a good crowd, good building, just a real good atmosphere. I love it.
I bring it up a lot when we're doing Monster Jams, but it's because we always have so many new fans that come to our live events. A lot of fans, they want to be Monster Jam drivers. But then the moment they see you guys pull on the track, they're like, oh, man, this is what I want to do one day. If you had any advice for the kids out there that want to do what you guys are doing one day, what would it be, man?
Oh, I would tell all the kids to start small. We didn't come out here and just start jumping big stuff like this right out of the box. We started small over years, and we learned our skill. We learned our trade like any other trade, right? So just start small and tell the parents, get your kids padded up. You got them on a dirt bike, pad them up, get a good helmet, good set of boots, gloves, knee pads, elbow pads, pad them up and let them go.
2 out of 3. You got one more to go. You got to sweep the weekend tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, I do. I want to thank the good Lord Jesus Christ for keeping all of us safe out here tonight. Thank all you good people for coming out and have a good time with us, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Fans, give it up one more time for your best trick winner, Scott Murray, and your US FMX team.
What a run. Let's put those hands together for Uproar, setting the bar here in Monster Jam Donuts. Remember, this is just like the skills competition, where after every single competitor, head to judgeszone.com and lock in your scores. You help us determine who is taking home the 8 points for Monster Jam Donuts.
Very nice run by John Zimmer and Uproar. He's going to set that bar, set that score to beat. Scores are locked. Let's go straight into it. 6-4, 7-0 for John Zimmer and Uproar. Coming up next, he won the donut competition this afternoon. Let's see if he can do it again. It's Mark Hall, Raminator.
Scoring is open for Mark Hall in Raminator. He seems to just find that sweet spot on this side of the track, both earlier today and now. Lock in those scores. Let's see if he can take home that donut competition win once again.
Using all that Hemi horsepower on that Monster Jam truck. Had that left front BKT tire off the ground too. Scores are locked in. Let's take it straight to the board and see if it's enough. It is an 8-7-5-8. Here's your new leader and your new score to beat. So here's the developing story right now. Michaela Toluchko, Megalodon's on the track. We're waiting for Gravedigger. And what I found out behind the scenes earlier, they're having battery issues. So they got to get that truck fired up, and they only have so many seconds to be able to get that truck fired. So if Tyler comes out here right now, he will be able to compete. He's going to go right into the competition. He's going to head straight to the back. The truck is out. He's here. Gravedigger is on the track.
What a run. Scoring is open. Tell us what you think about Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. Again, he's headed straight to the back after whipping some fast Monster Jam donuts. Just a few more seconds to lock in those scores.
Those definitely were not the longest, though, but it was a very martacious run out here on the Monster Jam track for Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. Now, scores are locked in. Is it going to be enough? Let's take a look. Your new leader, a new score to beat in this competition. Michaela Toluchko, Megalodon is up next. She's won many donut competitions.
A good-looking run. Let's hear it from Michaela Toluchko, Megalodon, down here on the track. Monster Jam Donuts.
It's a very good run, Michaela Telechico. Megalodon, getting planted the truck, and that's what I like. When some of these drivers, they just plant it in one spot, and they get those revolutions going. That's exactly what she did. There are some different other styles of donuts. Now, is it enough is the key. Let's go straight to the board and find out. It's a good score. It's an 8.013. That will currently put her in third place. He's currently in the lead for the overall mid championship and can win his first one here tonight. It's Alex Martin and Just Get Her Done 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Barton, Just Get Her Done 2. That is a good-looking donut competition run. He has been hunting and chasing a competition win this weekend. With a run like that, that's a contender to take the lead here.
Had that left front BKT tire off the ground, flashing the lights in the front. A nice job. It was a very good run. Your score to beat is Gravedigger with a 9.070. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is fourth place currently for Just Get Her Done 2. Let's continue on with Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan.
Gentlemen, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan. 20 seconds starts now to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. A steady, consistent run out there for Jamie in the donut competition.
Very good donuts. Some very nice long donuts for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Will put her in one of the top spots again. She's in contention for that overall championship 2. Scores are locked. Let's find out what you all thought. 8868 for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Coming up next is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Oh! The planetary literally just locked up on John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity here in the competition. So get your scores locked in. That's a tough break. Let's watch the big screen here and see what happens. Right into rotation, then that left rear tire just locked up. And that really sucks for John Zimmer Jr. because He was in one of the top spots for the overall event championship. Scores are locked in. 4-6-6-1. Unfortunately, not much that you can do. One more truck to go. Definitely can win this competition. It's Kurt Kramer in the hot seat. Ripping it on the Monster Jam track. That's Kurt Kramer in the hot seat. You know, I thought he was so close to hitting that patch of concrete, washing away the competition. Kurt Kramer in hot seat. Is it enough to put him in that top spot? Because those were some awesome Monster Jam donuts. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Gravedigger with a 9.070. The score for Kurt Kramer and Hot Seat is 8.622 in this competition, which means your winner is Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, 8 points towards the overall event championship. You can see it up on the board. That is Tyler's. Wow, that is surprising. It's only Tyler's 4th donut win of 2024. Dayton, make some noise for Gravedigger.
Tyler, congratulations. You secured another 8 points for the donut competition and towards tonight's overall event championship.
Yeah, you know what? That feels awesome. I'll be honest with you guys. The donut competition is probably my least favorite competition that we do here at Monster Jam, but that only prepares me for the next thing, and that's my favorite competition. That's Monster Jam Freestyle, guys. I can guarantee you, each and every one of you guys came here to Monster Jam for freestyle, and that just so happens to be what this Gravedigger truck's known for, baby. I'll tell you what, Dayton, I'm ready to rip that truck up. I didn't get a freestyle earlier today. I'm ready to get on this dirt here tonight. So, Dayton, I got one more question for you. Who's ready for Monster Jam Freestyle?
Let's take a look at the video board right now, and now the points have shifted around, of course. Gravedigger with 18 points. Monster Dalmatian with 18. Just Get Her Done 2 with 16. And Terminal Velocity with 13. It's still anybody's game as we're getting ready to go into the final competition. And that final competition is Monster Jam Freestyle. Now, fans, I really want you to take a look at the video board for a second here. Each driver has 75 seconds to turn in the most spectacular freestyle run. You want to see them use all the obstacles, have creativity, some type of wow factor, something cool, technical moves, and of course, combinations. Now, each driver must complete 15 seconds of the run or more to qualify for a score here in this competition. So I want you all to keep that in mind when you're scoring at judgeszone.com here in the freestyle competition. Again, all of that criteria is very, very important because we're getting ready to crown our overall event champion. And here's my thing, okay? These points are important. The overall event championship is extremely important. This last competition, you can't judge based on your favorite truck. You can't judge based on your favorite driver. You have to judge by the run itself. And when I mean the run, you take all 75 seconds, not just 10 seconds, not just 5 seconds. If they did one cool move, they did one amazing move, and the rest of the run was just okay. Does that really deserve a 9 or a 10? It does not. So make sure you're all thinking about that when you're scoring at judgeszone.com and getting your scores locked in here in the freestyle competition, which is coming up momentarily. But before we get there, we're going to show you this cool video. This is what it's like when our arenas are empty and we're loading in for a Monster Jam event. Now, it's not just bringing in the dirt and then we start the process. As the dirt's being brought in, we're shaping the ramps. We're building this massive Monster Jam pod, but a lot of other things are happening. Lighting cues are happening. Audio checks are happening. Video checks are happening. We're bringing our trucks in here with Monster Jam as well. And this is just a small process of what it's like to get this all done and all completed. And we're getting ready for more Monster Jam here in just a moment. But you can see, if you look up at the screen here as well, how we paint the track before a live event. And this happens every single live event. Painting the track, make sure it's pristine condition ready before you Monster Jam fans even walk in the door and before the doors open. So that is how we all do it here at Monster Jam, and then it starts loading out tomorrow night.
The time has come for the competition that I know so many of you have been waiting for, and I want you to help me kick it off. So if you guys can hold up your phones, turn those lights on, and follow my lead, okay? We're gonna drop a beat. Here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Stay on the beat. We have reached the pinnacle of today's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. And that'll do it for Just Get Her Done 2. Lock in those scores, just like the skills competition. And just like Monster Jam Donuts, you determine the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle. Just about 10 seconds left to lock in those scores on your smartphones using the code DAY.
Very nice job by Alex Barton and Just Get Her Done 2, setting that bar. Scores are locked. We're going to go straight to it and see what you thought. 7-0-4-5 here in the freestyle competition. Coming up next, it's Kurt Creamer in Hot Seat. Well, it looks like we just found out Just Get Her Done 2 has some problems. The truck is not firing. Man, just a tough break for our drivers here tonight. Tough break for all our drivers. You know, the cold weather doesn't help outside. There's a lot of factors that go into these Monster Jam trucks not working and having some issues. So hopefully this team can get it figured out before tomorrow's live event. But I heard Casey's hanging out with some fans. Casey, what do you have going on down there?
I love hanging out with the fans in the stands because you guys are having a blast. And right here, I've got Emberly with me. And Emberly, I know this is your first Monster Jam event. It looks like you're having so much fun.
I am.
Okay, awesome. Well, we're going to do a little game called Finish the Lyric. So we're going to turn on a song that I'm pretty sure most of you know. And Emberly's going to sing along with it and finish the lyric. But guys, you got to be sure to help her out, okay? So DJ, go ahead and hit that music, and let's sing along. I want to hear all the voices in the arena singing too.
You always have to be in the way you didn't know. You didn't know. Let it go. Let it go.
Great job. That was awesome. High five, my friend. Everybody loves that song. It's so catchy. It's so awesome. Emberly, you're taking home a $50 Texas Roadhouse gift card. So you're going to be going for dinner with the family and friends after this. Thank you so much for playing along. Round of applause. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here today. We got a lot more Monster Jam action coming your way.
It's time to wash away with the competition. Kurt Kramer and Hot Seas on the track. Get your scores locked in now for Kurt Kramer in Hot Seat. Very nice run. You know, he hit all the obstacles. He had some decent momentum and kept it going in the competition. Used that super cool glue to the action replay for Kurt Kramer in Hot Seat. Just that truck looks so nice when it does the sky wheelies in these competitions. We're to find out where that's going to land him. And remember, each freestyle run, scores are locked. Let's take it straight to the board. 6-2-9-4 for Kurt Kramer and Hot Seat. Megalodon, Michaela Toluchka is up next.
Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Slide that BKT tire to the score you think Megalodon has earned with that run and press submit.
Very nice job by Michaela Toluchka. Hit all the obstacles. Great momentum. Walked a wheelie across the pod. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you fans thought of the run. 7-3-5-4, your new leader. And new score to beat. John Zimmer in uproar is ready to attack the track.
Together for uproar here in the freestyle competition. The clock has started locking the scores at judgeszone.com. Just a few more trucks left here with Monster Jam Freestyle. Who will take the lead and the 8 points for the freestyle competition?
Solid run, consistent run. The nice popper at the end with the reverse. Will it be enough to put him in the top spot? Scores are locked. We're going to find out and see what your fans thought. Let's go straight to the board. 7950, your new leader and your new score to beat. Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's see if she can get a freestyle victory.
to finish that run, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, ending with style and flair. There she is. Show her some love and lock in those scores. Don't forget to tell us what you think at judgeszone.com.
That was an incredible freestyle run. From top to bottom, all the obstacles, getting big air. The save at the end, like the nose wheelie, I mean, it's just incredible. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat is up for with a 7.950. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... That's going to be a tough score to beat. Let's continue on with Mark Hall and Raminator. Let's hear it for Mark Hall in Raminator. A solid run. Very nice. Good donuts. Is it going to win the competition? Probably not. But it was a great run from top to bottom. Hit every single obstacle. The best donuts we've seen in freestyle so far. Just a very nice job by Mark Hall in Raminator. Now, what are your scores going to be? We're going to take it to the board and find out. Let's see. 6.556 from Mark Hall in Raminator. But Dayton, who's ready for the black and green wrecking machine? Who's ready for your current Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Champion? It's Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. Clock is paused. He has 18 seconds on the clock. 18 seconds on the clock. We're going to see if he's allowed to refire. He's allowed to refire. Going for a little ripski on the track is Tyler Menninga in Gravedigger. Very nice job. Very good run. Now, was that the best run of the night? That's what you fancy to tell us at judgeszone.com. Because it's a good run. Like, all these freestyles tonight have been very, very good. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger with a nice run. Jamie Sullivan had a nice run. Score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 9.574. The score for Gravedigger is wow. Your winner, well, Tyler's not happy. Your winner of freestyle is Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, 8 points towards the overall event championship, 7 and donut, 7 and 2 wheel skills. Farm Racing, your overall event champion here tonight is Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Man, she's just dominating in Dayton here this weekend.
Jamie, congratulations. What a big weekend you were having. You had these fans up and out of their seats celebrating alongside you. It's got to feel good to take home not just the freestyle win, but the overall event championship as well.
Oh yeah, you know, this event really started off super rocky and the truck had some issues. The fuel relay went bad, but these UNOH technicians, they've been working so hard back there to make sure these trucks are ready to go and to hit the track. So I definitely owe it all to them, and I owe it all to you fans up there jumping up on your feet and screaming.
I know that we've got one more event tomorrow. Are you just as excited to keep this momentum carried into tomorrow's event as well?
You know, this is my last weekend in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian, so I'm super pumped. We're going to lay this puppy right here in the dirt, right tomorrow, right here in Dayton. So super awesome. I'm ready for it, and, you know, it's been a great weekend so far. Did you guys have fun?
How about it, folks? Let's hear it one more time for your freestyle winner and your overall event champion, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
What a great night for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Congratulations once again on your way out. Make sure you stop by the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. On behalf of Fellow Entertainment and Monster Jam, we hope you fans had a great time. Thanks to KCG. My name's Matt Isbell. But Dane, before I let you go, there's one more thing I gotta say. And that was Monster Jam! We'll see you next time. Drive safe.